Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I just want to sit down and shoot the breeze with you because I miss adult conversation in my house. You know what I mean? When your husband is gone, it's just kind of like you talk to your children, you talk to yourself. And I really enjoy talking with you guys. You are my sanity sometimes. You're my voice of reason. When I'm reading comments, I'm like, you guys are so smart. So anyways, grab yourself a cup of coffee. I got my coffee, I got my breakfast, and let's put some makeup on. So today I want to play with makeup that I haven't touched. It's probably crusty, it's probably expired, it probably needs to be thrown out. I want to play with some old makeup. And I think some of these things, whatever's available, I will link below. I'll also maybe link some similar colors or something if you can't grab it. Don't worry. None of this stuff is really that life-changing anyways. So I'm going to start off, this is not old, but my Ren Perfect Canvas primer. I like to use this primer on my face because it's not silicone. It's not heavy, and it doesn't break my face out. So this is probably not going to be another life-changing makeup look either. Some videos, I do my makeup ahead of time, and I feel glamorous and pretty, and I got jewelry on, and I'm all dolled up. Today, I am in shorts, a t-shirt, no jewelry, because I'm going to be going to Lowe's and buying mulch and swapping out my mulch, and so I'm really just doing this for the sake of chatting with you guys. It's not going to be like this amazing, glamorous makeup look today. It Cosmetics CC Cream, still going strong with this. I'm really committing to just one foundation at a time right now, which goes against the whole world of YouTube, right? Where you're trying new things, reviewing products. For me, I can't keep up, and I don't want to keep putting things in my face that are like old, or I got rid of things that weren't working for me, and I just want to stick with one. I find that it's so much easier, and it makes me a little bit less stressed that I'm wasting money on product that I end up just throwing in the trash. And I actually like to apply this CC cream with just my fingers. Like, if you weren't watching me, I'd be sitting right there doing this exact same thing. Wow. Okay, so I'm a little bit tan right now. Actually, I'm fried crisp. I turned my lighting up a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing. But I have been gardening all week. And I've been kind of trying to create a little bit of an oasis in my backyard. It's like a postage stamp size, and so I really want to make it my own and differentiate it from every other yard that kind of looks the same when you live in a suburban area kind of thing. But also add in some color, eventually some shade, maybe a little bit of privacy. But quite frankly, I like to be outside and I like to do things outside. And so I wanted to have a really nice area in my backyard that I can enjoy. I woke up this morning though and I could barely do this because this will be my third day in a row of me out there using my shovel to chop into the soil here. So let me tell you, San Antonio is sitting on a huge, what do they say? Bedrock, or it's like limestone, okay? When you dig into this ground, first of all, it doesn't just break easily. You have to chop. You almost need like a motorized ice auger or a pickaxe or something because it's so hard to penetrate the ground here. It's like, how does anything grow? It's really quite amazing that things do grow because there's no soil, there's no loose dirt. It's just tons and tons of rock. It's crazy. I've lived in several different states, and and everywhere I've lived, the soil is different actually. And here it is a workout to get any sort of hole into the ground. And so my hands are just all calloused, and I got war wounds. I got blisters that are popping open, and gardening's really therapeutic though. I mean, if you're a little bit stressed or upset about anything and you want to get out some pent-up frustration, go out and garden. I mean, digging holes, ripping out weeds, just and there's nothing but a good effect after because you've planted something, you have something pretty to look at, you've really got your hands, wow, my eyes look kind of less than good today. Like the result of your hard work is instant. Too much junk on this table, not enough space. You should see the jankety situation I rig up here to film these videos. So I haven't even looked closely in a mirror at all this week, and now that I do, I'm thinking, whew, girl, you need to pluck them eyebrows again. Oh, crap, I was going to use this. This is the Instant Full Cover Concealer by Bobbi Brown. This is what it looks like. I got this as a sample when I had ordered something, and I have the shade Beige. Visibly brightens stubborn dark circles and softens hollows for tired eyes. That's totally me. It balances skin's moisture, long wear. Dang it, I was going to try this today. All right, Well, let's just do a little on my imperfections here. That's the problem. I get chatting and I can't remember what I was going to do, or I don't do what I was planning on doing. Which I usually like how those videos turn out anyways. I got some dark pigmentation turning up here though because I've been outside. This is probably going to be a mistake to layer this much concealer, but I don't care. I posted a before and after photo, and I'm going to post more, but I just kind of do trickle here, you know, keep you coming back for more of the paint job. Remember, I don't know what video it was, but it was another Get Ready With Me. I was talking about how I was going to be kind of revamping my back patio, and I painted it. I painted it a quite fabulous color. I also did my front as well, and my front I just did to match the house and whatnot. But whoever laid the concrete here did a very shoddy job, so I wanted to cover up all of the really terrible imperfections that they left. Okay, so I'm not going to set my under eyes, and I know, like, whenever I go to a YouTube video nowadays, I feel like everyone's doing all this powder. But for all my dry girls out there, you probably understand, like, I don't need to set this, okay? Because I'm so dry lately that powder is just going to make me look like it's going to age me. Like, I am so happy and pleased with how everything is turning out. I got a nice little umbrella for my hammock in the backyard so I can sit out there and, you know, read during the day and not fry crisp. Guys, if you saw my back right now, it's so bad, but I don't have anyone to help me, like, get sunscreen. Like, I asked the kids, but literally, they did my sunscreen for me, and wherever they didn't rub or get sunscreen, I got all these, like, weird, my back this year it's terrible. I've been wearing lots of, like, weird tank tops outside, and I never wear the same thing. You know, I always wear these different things, and so my tan lines this year are anything but good. So I haven't been on Sephora's website in some time, or even the app, or in the store. I've just been preoccupied with other things, you know. And I like so many more things other than makeup, and I try to make my channel a well-rounded situation, which is why in the past I've shared recipe videos, I've done food vlogs, I've done fashion and beauty things. Obviously, I've even done, you know, videos on things that I'm reading and stuff, because I really want my channel to not just, I've never considered myself, even though I, for a period in time, really focused in on the makeup, but I've never considered my channel just solely about beauty and stuff like that. Like, even when I first started, I tried to make videos about just me, things I'm liking, things I'm using. I've even done, like, QVC videos and just kind of whatever I'm feeling. And so I guess I say that and asking you guys do you want me to bring, like, some what I'm cooking kind of videos back? I'd have to say right now, when my husband is gone, I kind of cook less. Because whenever I make something, if it's not something the kids really love, then I'm stuck eating it for days upon days upon days. But I kind of cook a lot more simple, because kids just don't enjoy the effort. You know, they don't appreciate, you know, mommy's been in the kitchen for hours, guys. Like, I cut up that garnish for you, and I made that sauce to go on top of your toasted bun for dinner with your burger. Like, mommy goes the extra mile, and they just don't notice. I know someday that they'll appreciate it and they'll care, but right now they don't. So I'm not doing anything life-changing right now. But I do really enjoy cooking. And wine. Oh, I make wine videos too. I guess I'm saying all this for some of my newer subscribers that have found me. Welcome. I'm so happy you decided to stay here. And I do make a lot of different types of content. But I like to watch a variety of content. And I am not a one interest kind of gal. In fact, my interests are I have a wide range of things I enjoy. Coffee being up there in my top 5. So when my kids were younger, it was really hard to find time to film. Like, I would just squeeze it in during nap time. It would take me all day to plan to film a video during nap time, because I'd have to have everything prepped for the video, including myself, showered, hair done, makeup done. And I was just, like, rushing around, and it amazes me how I was able to even do that. Because now, I told them this morning, I'm like, do you guys mind if I film a few videos, like, today and tomorrow? They're like, no! Because they know they get to just sit and watch TV. You don't mind if I eat my breakfast, do you? If it's too gross, I'll just edit it out. I like, for ease and quickness, especially with them being home, just eat a lot of granola bars or protein bars. This is the Oatmega chocolate brownie. I suspect it's going to be delicious. Well, it ain't no brownie. It's not too chocolatey, but it'll do. I haven't used this in a while. I remember buying this years ago. It was this big craze because, excuse me, this is why I don't want to eat on camera. It's kind of gross to watch, isn't it? And I'm not particularly careful or really dainty or feminine when I eat. I'm eating, okay? Like, it's going in. I might drop some on my shirt. Like, we're doing this. The Laura Mercier Ritual, this is like a bronzer or blush situation. When this first launched years ago, it was limited edition and like everyone was trying to buy it and it was selling out. You know, the whole thing that happens with companies. But it's actually really nice. I wouldn't say it's a good blush color per se. It's definitely bronzy. This is old as dirt, but I'm going to use it. The Estee Lauder Heat Wave. I remember this was a big thing too. Had to have it. It is a really pretty color, and I actually only wear this highlighter in the summer because it's too golden undertone for me normally. But there are, you know, a lot of highlighters that are like this color, so do not fear. Temptalia, if you check her blog, she will list all of the similar ones out there. If you don't know who Temptalia is, sorry, notifications. There's like so much going on. She has a really awesome blog where she reviews makeup and she does comparison photos. And so if you're looking for something similar, like that was limited edition or a similar color to something that's sold out, just go to her blog because she's more than likely reviewed it. I grabbed 2 blushes because I haven't used either one of these in forever. And then I thought one of these might not be available anymore, so I'm sorry. Dallas by Benefit. You know what it says on the side here, though, when I was going to reach for stuff? It says, an outdoor glow for an indoor gal face powder. I'm kind of an outdoor gal anyways. And then NARS Madly, which I used to think this was like a peachy nude blush, but it legit looks kind of brown. So let's just start. Okay, I can't. Stop. Birds. They're trying to make nests near my camera, and it just makes my watch go off constantly. Annoying. So let's start off with a little Dallas here. Let's see. I don't want to use this brush. This brush. This is my favorite. The Wayne Goss blush brush. If you haven't bought this, I'd say it's worth it. I like it because it's not I don't like a super dense blush brush because I like it to be fluffy so I can blend and apply. Just get off this bristle here. Makes me look like I got a chin hair. I don't know, I might lately with these hormones. Getting older is fun. It's an adventure, really. It's like, okay, what's gonna pop up today? I'm gonna spray my face with the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist that smells like orange dreamsicle. So I picked out some shadows I haven't used as much recently, and I specifically remember buying these for my birthday, oh my gosh, 4 years ago. My birthday's coming up. And I'm just thinking back to, I remember when I bought these. The Burberry shadows, this one is called Shell, it's a wet. This one can be used wet or dry. But there's some really fantastic colors in here. Colors I would deem a shade that you can create a one eyeshadow look with and not have to add in anything else because they have such a unique shade or undertone to them that they're buildable to create depth, but yet they also leave a really nice shadow, just a really simple contoured look. And I personally really like that in summer, just a really simple eye. So I'm gonna say it out loud so I do not do it. I am not gonna do something dark and crazy today. I just wanna do something simple and pretty. So that being said, a few shades I'd recommend would be Pale Barley. Looks like this. Rosewood is also a really nice one. This one's a little bit more cool undertone. I might use this today. I love taupes, and cool undertones they look good on my skin tone. Midnight Brown, this is a really pretty one. It's got a slight shimmer to it. It's gorgeous. And then of course, the Shell is just a great lid shade. Let's see, I'm gonna start with the Rosewood, and I'm gonna try to just use 2. Hold me to it. These blend beautifully. They're so easy to use. My mom really loves these, and she does not do complicated eyeshadow looks. A lot of the times she'll just lay down like a base and then throw this color over it and call it a day. But I really don't think that eyeshadow looks need to be complicated. I think we have developed that thought process from Instagram and from YouTube. Because if you look at people on television or even celebrities, like when they're doing interviews and stuff, they almost always have a very beautiful look, but it's not, 16 eyeshadows, or, you know what I mean? It's simply done, or it's done to look simple, I guess. Not a lot of loud, crazy colors, just defining the person and bringing out their natural beauty. And that's my favorite kind of makeup look, actually. It's why I love a bridal look so much, because it's you, but enhanced. Then I'm going to take a little bit of pale barley here on a really small little brush. This is the blending brush E36 from Sigma. I really like this brush for getting into my very deep socket that I have here, and specifically for blending out darker colors, which is where I typically put them, like out here. It's just a nice brush to get in there. If you have smaller eyes or deeper sockets like me, this is a nice one to have. You know what I like about this color is it's almost like a nothing, like it leaves color and it deposits something very interesting to the eye. But if you're going for a look that just is like a very subtly contoured lid, this is a nice color to do it. It's, I don't know, it's not a, how do I explain this? It's like blah, but in a good way. Like, you kind of want a blah eyeshadow in a way, because it doesn't attract a person's eye to the color, but it gives your eye area definitions. You see what I mean? Like, this has a subtle definition, but it's not like a color. Does that make any sense? I said two, didn't I? But I'm gonna throw, just for a little brightness, the shell color. I think I'm gonna use my finger, actually. I might try this wet. Spray my finger. I'm gonna waste this expensive spray when I should be using water, and dip it on this product. That's pretty. And place that over. That way the pale barley kind of gives my lid a deeper tone, a little definition, but this is just going to brighten it. I'm going to take a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury's liner here in the shade Barbarella Brown. This is a nice, cool toned brown. And I'm going to line my upper waterline here. I do not like a lot of liner look, but I like my eye to be defined. Like in the summertime, I like just a simple, defined eye without drawing like a line necessarily. I'm going to give this mascara a girl. This is the new Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. I don't know, it's got a weird, big, fluffy brush on it, kind of like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. But I feel like this doesn't deposit much product. You really got to give this a build. Like, I don't know anything about this mascara. I don't know what it claims to do. I don't know if it's meant to just be fluffy and wispy or what, but it's alright. So I said I was going to do all these old products, right? Well, I ain't going to dig out a crusty old mascara, because you know that ain't going to do jack. Alright, so it's summertime and I really love a bold lip. I personally enjoy a bold lip on myself more so than a nude anyways. I never actually wore nude anything until I started my channel. In high school, I wore a red lip every day. That was just my jam, like a brick red. So today I dug deep. This is my favorite Bite lip color. I don't know if they make it anymore, but it's my absolute favorite. It's called Tarte. It's a beautiful like coral color. So good. And I'm skipping lip liner. I kind of like that, like not a perfected line, but you know where it's like you put lipstick on in the summer, like a stain kind of effect. This color is gorgeous. I totally should have put a brighter blush on, but that's okay. And then remember Chanel Twinkle, which they don't even make this anymore, which is a tragedy. I'm going to put a little of this over the top. Let's see, what would be similar? Ooh, I have an Alexis Vogel gloss that's really similar. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. I feel like summer should be all about just a really pretty glowy eye, glowy face, bronzed cheeks, and a bold lip. This is one of my absolute favorite. Oh, I love it. So here's kind of a a close-up. That highlighter is gorgeous. But you know, at the time, like baked gelée, was this like jelly, or however you say that word, was this like one of the first, like Estee Lauder, did they do one of the first formulations like that? Because now, of course, you can find those everywhere, and even at the drugstore. But these eyeshadows are so easy. I love how they blend. Like, they blend for you. You can absolutely be terrible at blending, and they just blend. They're beautiful. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I love sitting down and chatting with you and just talking about all kinds of random stuff. Like, I'm just kind of a random person, and I'm just talk about a lot of things. I'm going to head off to Lowe's and get my gardening on, and hopefully my sunburned not. I'm wearing a t-shirt today because I'm like, I can't bare my skin anymore to the sun, because that's the one downfall of being outside all day long. But I'm gonna drink this cold coffee now. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.